What's going on, everybody? It's only Civo. I'm back again, back through the grace of God. I thank God for being here. I want to first thank God for life, health, and strength. Thank God for another day in the land of the living. Thank God that we've seen this day that we've never seen before. I still have the four senses: taste, touch, smell, and sight. I thank God for it, because I know somebody right now may not be able to have the same ability that I have. I thank God for the use and ability and activity of my limbs. It seems like every video that I'm making now, I just have to give thanks back to you guys for the glory of God. We are now at 400 subscribers. We have reached 400 subscribers. My videos are reaching people and touching people's hearts, and I'm just thanking God for it. If I was saying something wrong, I don't think it would have pushed out this way. Everything that's on this channel is for the glory of God. I don't take any credit, and everything that you see happen with this channel, it's not because of me. I'm just putting out the message. The glory will be revealed in God. Everything that we do in our lives, we have to give God the glory. We have to give him the praise. We have to give him the honor, because it's to him whom the honor is due. The title of this video will be No More Secular Music. This is a very sensitive topic for a lot of people, because it's the truth. Why would anybody want to go through their day-to-day listening to music that does not glorify God as a Christian? If you listen to what these songs are saying sometimes, you'll start telling yourself, I didn't even know they were saying this and this until I heard it now. I know what it was like, because I once listened to secular music a lot. They would talk about demons, drugs, sex, money, cars, the club, women, violence, killing, guns, murder, things like that. Secular music has no benefits, and in fact, anything that you listen to is a direct reflection of what you'll act like. I used to listen to a lot of various secular artists that was rap. These rappers were talking about anything, and I'm sitting there bopping my head. I'm sitting there, man, I'm dancing to this type of music, and I'm thinking about it like, why did I even quote that? Why did I even sing that? The point that I'm trying to make is secular music has no benefit for you. Really, it doesn't, because after you stop listening to secular music, the music that you listen to is exactly how you'll talk. So if the music has a lot of cursing and stuff like that in it, the way you talk, you'll have curse words in what you say. And there was a certain point in time in my life that I would be like, not ashamed of the gospel, but when certain people would get in my car, I would put on secular music so it can satisfy them. Now, like, obviously, I've been on my walk for now 3 years now. Since I took it serious, people get in my car and they don't like what I got on. I tell them, you don't got to be in here. Get out. Go drive your own car. I'm not going to listen to what you want to listen to. This is the music I'm going to listen to because of the life that I live. Being a Christian, you can't be scared of what people think of your music, especially if it's gospel and you're trying to glorify God through the music. Let everything that has breath praise ye the Lord. Let everything. Everything that you say, everything that you do should be glorifying God. Think about it like this. Do you really think you could listen to that in front of Jesus? Think about it for a few seconds. Do you really think you could listen to that music in front of Jesus Christ? You can't go like 5 seconds into secular music without them talking about anything of the world. You can't. I noticed for myself, when I stopped listening to that music, my language started changing. I felt good about myself when I stopped listening to that music and filled myself with glorifying God. Music is really what drives people to be you can motivate somebody through music. It can inspire people. It can make them want to make music. It's funny because I actually stopped listening to secular music completely, and to help myself stop, I started playing the bass guitar. It has a very negative effect on your mental health and your physical health. Some people might say, well, when I listen to this music, it helped me focus, stay focused in the gym. Then I don't know what people don't understand, that God can take away anything that you're going through. Any problem that you have, God can take it away. You give it to God, he can take it away. Closed mouths don't get fed. They don't. If you ask God to help you take away something from you, he'll help you. I asked God to help me get away from secular music. I got away. I remember one day I woke up and I said, no, there's no more of this. I'm not doing this music anymore. I went through all my playlists and I just deleted all the secular music and kept all my gospel. In fact, when I was trying to stop listening to secular music, I would listen to the instrumental only, but I wouldn't sing the lyrics. It was just that the instrumental caught my ear. It was always something with music, like the instruments and stuff like that, with me personally. So I listened only to the beat. I went from listening to secular music to listening to the beat to just listening to nothing of it at all. And again, I was still praying to God to take it away from me. I asked myself, I said, how much do I really love God? The music that I'm holding before God, I can't put it away. So I put that music away. Since then, I haven't turned back. And I do have times when I'm scrolling on social media, or I'll be on like TikTok or Instagram or something, and I hear like an audio of an old song I used to listen to, and then it's like the enemy's trying to put into my mind, yo, go listen to this, or remember this time? Now I'm good. You have to ask yourself, how are you glorifying God with your music? How? If you're playing worship music in your car or gospel, yes, you're glorifying God. If you're playing secular music, you're playing Michael Jackson and stuff like that, even though they might not be cursing, it's still secular music because it does not glorify God. The hard truth I had to face was I was questioning myself. I'm like, yo, they're not even cursing. How is it secular music? I'm like, yo, they're not even saying anything bad, negative, like talking about love. Just because the song talks about love doesn't mean it doesn't make it secular music. God is love for a lot of people that are confused, but you have to glorify God through everything that you do. So the thing about love music and like romantic and all that type of music, it focuses on an earthly love, a worldly feeling to make you want to love the things of the world, right? You're not thinking about God when you're listening to that music, because God is in the picture of love. So once you listen to music that he's outside of that, and it's still love music, but he's outside of that, then it's considered secular music. Just watch what you listen to and be careful what you say. The words you speak within, when you're singing along to them songs, people talk about they a demon and all this type of stuff. You got to hear what you're saying to yourself now. Saying stuff like that is insane, to be honest. I was one of those people. So I don't blame any of y'all that are watching this video. In fact, I'm trying to encourage you to get away from it, because if I could get away from it, I think any of you can. That's the purpose of testimonies. Like when your life, when you went through something and someone else is going through what you went through and you're able to help them get out of it, now you just took them away from a sin that they had on their back. I hope that everybody can get away from this music. I know it's hard. It took me a whole year of just actively trying. A year. It took a whole year for me to actively stop listening to it. And that's why you gotta be careful with these phones, because social media will present things to you. The devil will present things through social media on your phone that will keep you away from God. Love songs, romantic music, and sexual songs and all that stuff. No, this is all secular music. It's not glorifying God. You have to glorify God with everything you do. You gotta understand that whatever you put in yourself will eventually come out. It's the same thing with food. When you eat food and it's bad for you, it's gonna come out. But when it's good for you, it kind of sits and resonates with you and it changes you. It helps. When you listen to secular music and it's bad for you, you're gonna catch yourself saying the same thing you heard in that song. It's a bad thing that you heard, you're saying it and it's coming out of you. You already put it in yourself. If somebody you know was eating a lot of bad food, eventually you start getting health effects, right? You start getting things that are going on with your health. You got health problems now. When you listen to secular music, you can tell by the way someone's carrying themselves that they're inspired by that artist or whatever the music is that they're listening to. I'm not saying these artists are bad people. I'm just saying the music's bad for you. As a Christian, you shouldn't be listening to that. Same correlation with food. When you're putting a lot of bad music into yourself, the cause and effect, the negative thing that will come out is the stuff that you're listening to, the music. You might go end up trying it and doing it and saying it. But if you're listening to worship music and music that glorifies God, you can feel a complete difference with secular music versus gospel. People don't listen to gospel because it's the truth. The gospel is the truth. If you're mad at this as a Christian, that's a problem. If you're a Christian, we're supposed to keep each other in check. It's good to be wrong, but you can't stay wrong. That's when it's bad. Jesus said, he that have an ear, let him hear. Secular music has no benefit for you. So after this day, when you see this video, cut out the secular music. If you love God, cut out secular music. Don't listen to it. Fill yourself with the gospel. Fill yourself with worship music. Fill yourself with music that glorifies God. You stay strong in this battle. You're going to make it. That's the end of this video. And I thank everybody for watching this video. I thank God that you made it to the end of this video. And I hope that what I'm saying is able to help anybody that's struggling with something through their spiritual warfare. We all go through the same thing. We're humans. We're going to make mistakes. As a Christian, you learn from mistakes. You're better than what you might think of yourself as. You're way better. Continue serving God. Don't serve God in vain. Serve him to the fullness in your heart. Thank God for everybody watching this video. It's only Sivo. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.